Good morning. This morning we'd like to talk about ozone system maintenance, lack of ozone bubbles, filter cleaning, and heater-related filter issues. Here we see a normal ozone bubble flow. The bubbles are consistent, uniform, coming out of the bottom drain consistently as the circulator pump is running. And this is an example of a typical ozone flow as it should be. Okay, so if we find that our ozone bubbles are not like we just saw in the spa, the picture of the spa that we just looked at, then there's a series of things that you need to check over. The most common reason that we don't get ozone flow or can have heater-related issues in a hot spring spa is that our filter is clogged. The test to find out whether the filter is the problem or causing the lack of ozone bubble flow is to go to the spa, remove the filter lid, and remove the top from the filter. To determine the correct filter in a Tiger River spa, there's typically one large 65 square foot filter. That is our only choice, so we take the top off of it, remove the little cap, watch the spa. If bubbles return, we know that the filter is clogged to the point that it needs to be cleaned or possibly evaluated for replacement. If it's a hot spring spa prior to 1997, you would have multiple filters. Typically the filter that's dirtiest would be the filter that we would remove the top from. Take the top off, watch the flow of bubbles for a few minutes, and again, if bubbles return, we know that those filters or filter needs to be cleaned very thoroughly and or evaluated for replacement. And we'll go into the cleaning process in a minute. If it's a hot spring spa post 1997 to current day, then the filter with the gray top would be the primary filter in that spa, and the other filters would have white tops. The primary filter lid should be removed, or the cap should be removed, and again, watch the spa to see if bubbles return. If they do, again, time to clean that filter, and of course, clean the rest of the filters in the spa as well. The filter cleaning process is the same, be it a Tiger River, Hot Spring, Limelight, or Solana. All the filters are a pleated paper, cotton, woven polyester material that's woven together to a durable filter fabric, and then the fabric is bent into many pleats. As water is drawn through these pleats, small debris, oils, skin cells, any contaminants in the spa are trapped in the filter and need to be cleaned out periodically. Otherwise, flow can be impeded, and we can have issues with ozone, as we just spoke about. We can also have heater-related issues that we'll talk about as well. To clean any of the filters for any of the hot spring style spas, Tiger River spas, Limelight spas, or Solana spas, we would remove the filter cartridge or cartridges from the spa, set them down on a deck, wash them off with a high pressure nozzle like you'd use to wash down the driveway, and then apply a filter blaster solution. Filter blaster is the best filter cleaner that we know of. It comes with a spray attachment. Once the filter has been initially washed off and large debris removed, you should spray the filter several times, rotating the filter and spraying at the same time, allowing an even distribution of filter blaster around the filter. The filter should then be allowed to set undisturbed for a few minutes, up to 15 minutes. Don't want to let the filter get totally dried out, but that allows for the filter blaster to penetrate the filter and actually help to start dissolve the contaminants and skin cells and oil and so forth that are embedded in the filter. After about 15 minutes, come back with your high pressure nozzle and wash up and down the filter, turning slightly each time that you wash down the filter. And as you do, you'll see dirt and debris wash out of the filter and a cleaner filter fiber be left behind. You probably want to repeat this about 2 times going around the filter. Wash the top of the filter off, wash the bottom of the filter off, and the inside of the filter off. Make sure that you continue to spray up and down the pleats of the filter until you get a uniform, clean appearance. Make sure as you're washing up and down the filter fiber that you're actually allowing the stream to separate some of the pleats and to get down into the recessed portion of the filter so that all that debris can be washed off as well. Some people like to wash it off one direction, turn the filter over, and then wash it off the other direction. As a last step, probably a good idea would be to take the garden hose sprayer off of the garden hose and just use an undisturbed, kind of a soft flow of water to rinse the filters one final time. Again, remembering to rinse the top and the inside and the bottom of the filter off. We want to remove all the filter blaster solution before we reinstall this back into the spa so that we don't have that filter blaster, which could cause a lot of sudsiness and some problems in the spa water itself. Go ahead and reinstall your filters, and now you're good for about 30 more days. In spas that are used very, very heavily, we recommend that you clean them a little more often than every month. In spas that are used very infrequently, usually a month is about the interval that you'd like to clean those filters. Once a year, we would recommend that you take the filters out and do a visual inspection, evaluate them for replacement. Again, filters are designed to last anywhere from 3 years to 4 years. Heavier use spas, spas that are used by more individuals or with the jets on more, tend to last a little shorter period of time. Spas that are used less frequently tend to last a little longer period of time. That filter cleaning, again, can take care of ozone bubble flow, can take care of heater-related issues where we'll get the power light flashing on the front of the spa, telling us that there's been some flow restriction. And the filter cleaning is very, very critical to those two items, as well as just general water quality in a hot spring spa. It's really the basis for everything else that happens in the spa.